Welcome to another Mystics Monday movie reviews. Venom, The Last Dance. Now I'm pretty much just gonna summarize all of them because you kind of have to start at the beginning when you've not talked about any of them. And even though I still feel the first one obviously is the best because it's the introduction of Venom into the Marvel Universe, this should be a lesson. Don't bring alien life forces to planet Earth because you're just asking for a whole whoop-ass can of problems. Now, Venom obviously learns the hard way that even though there is a lot of bad in the world, there's also a lot of good. And you just have to kind of use your gut instinct to figure out which is which. And being a hero is extremely difficult. Because a lot of people are going to take your heroism and twist it into murder. So yeah. All the movies were great. I will say that they're all awesome. Now, growing up, I was never into comic books. I only had like a few, and they were like Sonic the Hedgehog, a couple of them. I had a couple Simpsons ones, a couple Futurama ones, a bunch of X-Files ones, because I was into X-Files. I never was into like Marvel or any of that stuff back then. But more recently, with the advances in computer-generated technology and movie magic, I've grown to really, really appreciate the Marvel Universe and everything that it has. Not saying I would have the time to go read those comics, but I'm enjoying what I'm seeing for what it is. And Venom was always one of my boyfriend's favorites. In fact, he has a decent size Venom figure, and he also has a Carnage one that goes with it, that are old. Like, I think they're from KB Toys or something, I don't remember. But we've had them for a long time, and they're still in the box. Now, the boxes might be a little beat up, but, they've been doing an amazing job at making these movies feel real, like you're really part of it. And then when you come out into reality, you're just like, that'd be kind of cool if it was real, to an extent. I mean, not the world being in danger, but having those heroes. Because you gotta be careful when you pick your heroes. They can seem perfect in how the world looks at them, but they could have something dark hidden that you don't know about. And then once it's brought to light, you won't find them a hero anymore. Now, it took Venom obviously a while to develop into becoming an actual hero. But he's more along the lines of Deadpool and even Loki being kind of anti-heroes, and more on the mischievous side, which, I don't know, I kind of like that. I kind of like the mischievous thing. It makes it more fun and exciting. Because don't we all have a little bit of a mischievous, rebellious side? that wants to do things that we're really not supposed to, but we know it would be fun. Yeah. And hey, when you make friends along the way, it makes all the difference in the world. Just watching Venom dance with Mrs. Chen was pretty freaking epic. And of course, we all knew it would get ruined. But as Loki learned in the Loki series, Venom also learned that part of being a hero is making sacrifices. And Venom knew that part of him was still alive, even though his initial being that was part of Eddie had been destroyed. It was just a matter of time for Eddie to find it. Will there be another movie for Eddie to find it? Who knows? We'll see. But being being hunted as a criminal for taking out Carnage in the previous movie, who was literally going to destroy Earth. But of course, nobody listens to the hero. It's one of those things where, should we have just let it happen and then, well, y'all wouldn't listen that he was the bad guy and that's why I took him out? Problem is, the world, the government, whoever just jumps to conclusions without knowing everything. Or, for that matter, listening to everything because they think they're always right and they know what's best. Which is obviously not the case. But even still, at the end of The Last Dance, how the hell do you go from being a fugitive to being a hero and having everything pardoned to starting your life over again? How do you start your life over again after something like that? Nobody is going to hire you for a job because they're still seeing you as a criminal even though, the government gave him the clear. Just don't talk about it. And I kind of felt bad because it's like he just made friends with that family. Yes, vegan family, but Venom needs to also lighten up with the food thing. Like, bro, try vegetables, they're not that bad if they're cooked right. And dude, anything on the grill, chef's kiss. Anything on the grill is fucking amazing. I'm just gonna leave that there. Whether it is meat or vegetables, it's amazing on the grill. But yeah, like, I'm at that point now, like, I need to buy myself a Venom t-shirt, because I do not own one at all. After the Loki series, of course, I had to buy myself a Loki t-shirt. Literally the only Venom thing I own is the hand puppet, which I used for the horror dad jokes last year, and then, of course, the movie ones currently, some of them. But when I seen this on Amazon, I was like, oh yes, must have. He's awesome. It's like, yeah, he is a little scary, but he's also just badass. He's badass scary. There's a difference. And I love horror stuff. And I like badass stuff. So, yeah. I was glad that I bought this one. But yeah, I think it's time to buy myself a Venom t-shirt. Still, how does Eddie start over? And will there be another movie where the two of them are together again? But the question is, how do you keep that a secret? If they do end up together again. How do you keep that hidden? Like, that's kind of hard. And the fact that Venom can, like, heal if something's wrong. And Eddie kept having hangovers. Like, why didn't he just... Can he not do that? I don't understand that. Like, you're inside Eddie, just massage his brain. Like, I was just, like, thinking that the whole time. Like, couldn't he just freaking massage the pain out? Like, because obviously he knows Eddie better than anybody else. He could just pinpoint it and go and massage it. It'd be so easy to do from the inside. And then he'd be like, alright, good. I don't need no ibuprofen or anything. I'm good to go. But yeah, I don't understand all the complexities of that. But have you ever imagined just watching any of these movies, having your own symbiote? Wouldn't be lonely anymore, would you? I mean, provided, you know, they were a nice one. Like, you wouldn't be lonely. You'd literally have someone to talk to. And then, of course, everybody think you're crazy because you're literally just they would think you're talking to yourself, but still. Yeah, life wouldn't be lonely. I mean, you have to share your body with another being, but still. It could be kind of fun. I'm sure a lot of y'all have thought about that watching this. How cool that would be. So like I've said, all these movies are awesome. The whole set together, I would say a solid 8 out of 10. Because I definitely watch them if I get in the mood. Tomorrow, stay tuned, because the top 5 moments, and I've only shared one of them in this, will be listed for Top 5 Tuesday. See y'all in the next one, whichever movie I decide to watch next. Let me know what you guys thought.